Hey, I'm Allie.
And I'm Becky.
We are registered dietitians that are passionate about food as medicine, and we want to share with you our green eggs and ham frittata from Naturally Nourished Kids.
Let's whip it up.
All right.
Coming to you live from the kitchen.
Yes. So first things first, we're going to get our pan heated up. I've actually already got the fire going, so I'm going to go ahead and throw in 2 tablespoons of grass-fed butter. All right, once that butter is all melted, I'm going to throw in about 3/4 of a pound of ham. Now, this is hormone-free, pasture-raised, and also looking for ham sources that are nitrate-free. Getting ample protein at breakfast is a really important goal for children's cognitive development and their testing scores, as well as satiety or regulating their appetite and energy levels throughout the day. Our rule of thumb is to aim for at least 15 grams of protein. So in this green eggs and ham frittata, we're using the lean ham as well as 10 to 12 pasture-raised eggs to ensure that each slice provides them upwards of 20 grams of protein, because we also will be adding in some cheese.
Now, the other protein element in our green eggs and ham frittata is going to be eggs. So I'm over here cracking a dozen pasture-raised eggs into the blender. And this is going to get blended with some salt and pepper, some spinach, and some basil. And I love that the spinach gets blended in, because not only does it create this fun Doctor Seuss green eggs and ham element, but it also means that kiddos can't pick the spinach out of the eggs. So I'm putting about 3 cups of spinach in here. This is just organic baby spinach. Get them all, and then a bunch of basil, really antioxidant rich, adds a really nice flavor profile there. And generous pinch of salt and a little bit of heavy cream. You got my pepper.
I'll come in there with the pepper.
All right.
Getting in there. All right. The black pepper increases hydrochloric acid, which can support digestion of protein and assimilation of nutrients in the gut.
All right, here we go. Let's get it up on the blender. Just blend it up enough that you don't see any pieces of spinach anymore. Woo! Here we go.
Blender handoff. So we're adding in the eggs and greens. And eggs also are a really beautiful source of choline, which is a nutrient that supports brain development. I'm gonna go ahead and turn up the heat on my pan. Pan searing that ham just creates a little bit of nice natural sweetness, which balances out the flavor profiles. And we're going to allow this to simmer in the pan undisturbed until we start to see tiny bubbles at the surface. Then we will add in some shredded mozzarella cheese, some shredded parmesan cheese, and then pop it in the oven to finish. It literally couldn't be easier. What I love about this recipe as well is it makes handheld wedges, if you will, which your child could even eat on the way to school, room temp.
All right, get on in here. Let's take a look. So we can see the bubbles forming, and there's just a hint of a crust around the outside. So this is ready for me to hit it with the shredded cheese. We've got shredded mozzarella. This is gonna add a nice flavor profile, add some saltiness, and you know, what kid doesn't love cheese? Plus boost of protein. So we've got mozzarella and we've got shredded Parmesan cheese here. And I'm not going to stir it so as not to disturb the frittata and the egg setting. Just going on top. I'm going to kill the heat at this point. And once you've got all your cheese evenly distributed, we're going to pop it into the oven. Oven is set for 350. And what I always do with the frittata is I do the jiggle test to make sure it's done. So when it no longer jiggles like this in the middle, it's done. We'll check back in a bit.
All right, it's been about 12 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and pull it out of the oven. Ooh, it smells amazing. The top of that cheese got just a little bit toasty, and you'll know it's ready when it comes up. So it's going to be convex versus concave and have a little bit of a bounce when pressed. This looks perfect. All right, so we've allowed our green eggs and ham frittata to cool just slightly, and we have a special guest as our taste tester. Come on out, girl. We have my daughter, Stella. How old are you, boo?
7.
7. And what's the most important nutrient at breakfast?
Meat.
Meat, okay. So like we would call that, what, is meat a carbohydrate, a fat, or a protein?
Protein.
Yeah, and why do we need protein?
It makes us resilient and it gives us muscles.
Resilient.
I like
Ooh,
that.
I think that's true. Should we give it a taste? Everyone grab a fork.
That
So we
looks
blend
cool.
it. It looks cool, yeah. It's pretty bright green, but no food coloring. It just has spinach and basil.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a bite.
Some yummy chunks of ham situation in there. Got it, girl.
Can't wait to try.
Mmm.
2 thumbs up and wide eyes. Oh my
Can you
goodness.
taste the basil and the ham?
Not really the basil.
But the ham?
I can taste the eggs and the ham.
Love it. Do you think you would eat it for breakfast on the way to school?
Sure.
Stells, can you describe the green eggs and ham frittata for us?
Well, I can taste the green eggs and ham really deep, and it's just like something new that I haven't tried. I haven't had like a combo of them together ever, and that's just what makes it so delicious.
Yeah, and it's kind of fun too, right? For like Dr. Seuss Day or just a fun breakfast to change things up.
Obviously for Dr. Seuss Day.
Yeah.
All right. You give it 2 thumbs up for friends to try. You want to say anything to the kids that are watching this?
I hope you can try this and experience how delicious it is as the same thing as I did.
All right, you heard it from her first. Make sure that you like this video, comment below if you're gonna try our green eggs and ham frittata, and stay tuned for the release of Naturally Nourished Kids. Say green eggs and ham.
No, I'm gonna say we all love green eggs.
Okay.
You're gonna say scene 3.
Yes. Scene 3.
Scene 3.
What about we all love?
You could say that at the end.
Can we do that again?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, now you can start over, Dad.